Hello, Huntington Park High School marching band and color guard students. Welcome to your step-by-step video instruction video for your You Don't Want to Go to War video project. Now, these instructions and steps are very similar to what you did for the Alma Mater project, but let's go ahead and review them and talk about a couple of specific things we should improve upon this time. The first step is you need to go onto Schoology or the band website and you need to download your sheet music for your instrument and start practicing it. Also, make sure you download the practice and play along track. Now, this is definitely important for the color guard students since you'll be learning your routine to this. And the band students, you need to make sure you're practicing along to this track because you will be using this track when you record your video. In addition to practicing with the track, any extra little steps or parts you're struggling with, make sure you practice with a metronome separately to make sure you have the correct rhythms and you're staying in tempo. Once you've practiced your music and your routine thoroughly and you're making very minimal mistakes, go onto the Google Drive folder and find your instrument sample videos to watch to give you an idea of what your video should look like and sound like. Once you've practiced it and you feel confident that you can play straight through and sing straight through the war song with minimal mistakes, then you'll be ready to go and record your video. All right, so you've spent all week practicing, playing and singing through the war song and you think you're ready to record. So let's talk about how we're gonna set up for recording day. Step one, make sure that you are wearing your marching band or color guard t-shirt. If you do not have the shirt, put on a plain black t-shirt. Most of you followed this last time around, but a lot of you were wearing different colored shirts and it just doesn't look as clean. So please make sure you're wearing your marching band or color guard t-shirt from last year or just a plain black t-shirt with no logos on it, okay? Step two, make sure that you have a nice looking hairstyle, okay? My hair's down, it's out of my face. I can see myself well in my camera and it's not super messy, okay? Make sure that you don't have a crazy hairstyle or hair in your face. We want this to look as nice as possible. Step three, set up your space, okay? Make sure that you are in a quiet room in your house where there's minimal extra noise. A bedroom is a good choice. You can even use a larger closet or your bathroom. A smaller room actually can help keep the sound in and direct it at your recording device with less echo. After you've set up your recording device, make sure that you double check that it is a quiet space. So do a practice recording video. So click record on your phone or whatever device you're using for maybe 10 seconds, stop it, go back and listen. If you hear your air conditioning, if you hear your laundry machine, if you hear sirens in the background, if you hear the TV on in the background, you're not in a quiet enough space. So if that's happening when you listen back to your testing video, maybe go and find another quieter space. Now, color guard, you are going to have to do this outside, so you are the exception. So color guard, just make sure that where you set up, we can see you and your flag very, very clearly. Now, once you've set up your camera and it's quiet, make sure that you have really, really good lighting. So right now I'm sitting right in front of my window, so I have really nice natural light on my face. A lot of our videos last time were really, really dark and it was hard to see your face. So make sure that you try to record during the day. Natural light is really good. If you don't have natural light, make sure that you have a good lamp on nearby so that it's not too dark in the background. Once you have your recording device ready, make sure that it is in landscape mode like mine is right now, okay? Don't have it set up in portrait mode. That's this way, okay? If it's in landscape mode, we get a nicer shot and it's easier for us to edit the videos together. Now, once you have it in landscape mode, make sure that, again, you have good lighting. We can see your face, we can see your instrument. Percussionists, you're gonna probably want your camera to be a little bit farther back so that we can see your hands and your drum pad in the video. Now, in addition to your recording device, you are going to need a second device for you to be listening to the play-along track in with your headphones, okay? So right now I'm using my phone to record and I'm going to use my camera as my play-along track. and I will have my AirPods in my ears. You can use earbuds, you can use full headphones, whatever device you have that you can hear your play along track clearly. Now, make sure that the play along track is not too loud. We don't want to hear any part of the play along track coming through the headphones. Last time we could hear a couple of your play along tracks coming through your headphones. So again, do a testing track with that. Maybe don't play, just have the play along track playing, click record for a few seconds, go back and listen. If you can hear it coming through the headphones, turn down the volume on the device that you're using to hear the play along track. Once you're all good and set up, do a really good warm-up session and then tune. So play through your scales, play through your long tones, use your tuner, make sure you're in tune so that you can sound as beautiful as possible on our video. After you've tuned and warmed up and you're ready to record, make sure that when you play that you are not facing directly at the camera, because the recording device will not pick up your instrument properly. So if you are a brass player specifically, make sure you're not pointed right at your camera, okay? Turn at roughly a 45-degree angle away from it towards your music so that we get a better sound. Now the exception for this is flute players. You can be right at the camera because the sound on the flute comes out a little bit differently. Now we do want you to be looking straight at the camera when you sing, okay? Now this time around when you sing, have a happy look on your face, an excited look on your face, just like you guys look when you sing this super loud and proud at football games. We don't want a super stoic looking, sad little quiet voice, okay? We want excited. You don't want to go to war, okay? Pretend you're at a football game so that we get a super good sounding audio track for the singing and we get nice, happy, fun faces in the video to look at. All right, so now you're ready to finally start recording your video. Make sure again that you have two devices. You have your headphones or earbuds connected to the device you're going to use to listen to the play along track, and you have your second device set up in landscape mode ready to record your face. Just like in the alma mater video, you're going to hear a count off to clap on beat 4. So you'll clap on 4, 1, 2, 3, clap. Then you're going to hear another count off of 3 and you're going to yell, "Let's go to war," nice and loud and proud. So after you clap, you'll hear another 1, 2, 3, "Let's go to war." Then you will have your instrument ready next to you and you'll get another 8 counts or 2-measure count off to start the beginning of the song. Now, only the tuba and bari sax players are going to start playing right away. Everyone else is going to get ready to clap on beats 2 and 4 after you hear the percussion come in. Now you're going to keep clapping on 2 and 4 up until you start playing. Now when you are singing, don't clap too loud, okay? Because we want to make sure we can hear the singing clearly. Clap nice and soft, but make sure we can see your hands clapping in the video as you go along, okay? A measure before you're supposed to play, grab your instrument and make sure it's up ready to go. Then just continue to play and sing through the rest of the song. Now when you're not playing and you're singing, you are going to clap. Again, make sure you're not clapping too loud. In fact, you barely really need to clap if you want, but again, we want to see your hands clapping up in the video when you get to that point. All right, so I'm ready to record. Make sure you press record on your recording device first and then press play on the play along track. All right, I'm ready to record and this is what it should look like. So I will press record on my recording device, then I will press play on my play along track.
On beat 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go to war! would continue to sing and play through the song. So notice I was looking right at the camera when I was singing and clapping. You could see my claps nice and clearly. And when I grabbed my trumpet, I turned and I faced away from my camera. Make sure when you're recording the song, you're staying with the track. Last time, a lot of people started to rush ahead, or they didn't start right after the metronome clicks. So please make sure you stay with the track. Also, please make sure that you try to play through the whole thing, okay? You never know when your best take is gonna be. So if you heard, I did make a tiny mistake, but I kept going. Go back, listen. If you're happy enough with it, then you're done. If you think you made too many mistakes, then you can always try as many times as you need to. Okay, so I finished doing the whole song. I went back, I listened. I thought I did a good job. I only made 1 or 2 mistakes, so I'm ready to upload my video. Once you're done, save your video with your first initial and your last name, and then the instrument part that you played. Once you have it saved correctly, go to the Google Drive folder and upload your video, just like you did with the alma mater. If you're having trouble uploading it directly to the Google Drive, you can send it to me through Schoology messages. That works too. If you're still having trouble figuring out how to get me your video, please reach out to me and I will do my best to work with you and get your video up on the Google Drive. Once you've successfully uploaded your video to the Google Drive folder, you're all done. Sit back, relax, and wait till we see the final video. I hope these instructions have been helpful. If you have any questions or concerns about any of the details we went over in this video today, please reach out to me on Schoology, Remind, or send me an email, and have a fun time practicing the war song.